Why is it that some people can just open their mouth and a beautiful free sound comes out while you feel like you're fighting your own throat? If you've been struggling, I want you to know you are not alone. Often traditional singing practice is focused almost entirely on singing through songs, trying to hit the right pitch, and working with a pretty vague understanding of how the voice actually works. And honestly, this type of practice mainly works for a very specific group of singers. It works for people whose attractor state, their body's natural baseline for singing, already supports the type of sound that is considered desirable. This means that they are able to sing freely from a young age without tension and discomfort getting in the way of their practice. The more they sing scales and sing through songs, the more comfortable they become with their voice without ever having to think about the underlying technique. But what if that isn't your experience? Singers whose attractor state doesn't naturally support a free, strong, and comfortable sound face a completely different, very frustrating cycle. When your voice has always been tense, held back, and pressured, simply forcing your way through songs and running scales will oftentimes only make that tension worse. If you practice without changing your baseline habits, you are really only strengthening what you already have. And what happens next? When singing doesn't feel comfortable, despite all your hard work and hours of practice, your motivation completely disappears. Over time, these inconsistent efforts can even bring out deep, painful feelings of shame. If singing is hard for you, I want you to hear me clearly on this. It does not mean that you are not musical. And it definitely does not mean that you shouldn't be singing. Quite the opposite. Singing is hard. It can be really, really hard for someone who has never experienced a singing voice that isn't tense or constricted. It is physically and emotionally demanding for someone who's never been taught how to rewire their vocal technique to release tension and create space for freedom. You need to be given a safe space and proper time to learn the basic fundamentals of voice production. The good news? There is so much for you to gain from treating your voice with kindness, patience, and acceptance. Instead of forcing it, your vocal practice should focus on understanding your instrument through simple, specific exercises and learning tools to soothe your nervous system as a part of your routine. Remember, singing is both muscular and psychological. Because of the amazing neuroplasticity of the brain, we can build new things into our muscle memory to support a truly comfortable voice production. We can literally rewire new pathways in our brain to learn completely new ways to relate to our voice and to singing. Your voice isn't broken, it just needs a different roadmap. If you are ready to break that cycle of tension and learn to treat your instrument with kindness, hit that subscribe button and join Sing With Mimi community. Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever felt stuck in that tension cycle. I will see you back here soon. Bye now. Bye 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 bye.